The power of color. After 60, a new approach to style. There's something uniquely beautiful about life after 60. By this stage, you've gathered a lifetime of memories, weathered challenges, and discovered a deeper sense of who you are. And with that comes the right to express yourself with grace, wisdom, and confidence. But let's face it, fashion after 60 can feel like a minefield. So many trends are geared toward younger women, and so many rules tell you what not to wear. It's time to change the conversation. Instead of worrying about what to avoid, let's focus on what helps you shine. You don't need a dramatic makeover or a closet full of new clothes to feel beautiful. Sometimes the secret lies in something as simple as color. Color holds quiet power. The right shade can brighten your face, soften your features, and bring back a youthful glow. Without a drop of makeup, it can lift your mood, reflect your personality, and even make you feel more alive from the inside out. After 60, when our skin may lose a bit of natural vibrancy, choosing the right colors becomes even more impactful. In this video, we'll explore 5 timeless colors that flatter mature skin and elevate your style effortlessly. These shades are not trendy, they're enduring. They work in harmony with silver, gray, or colored hair, and they enhance your presence without overwhelming it. Whether you're drawn to neutrals or open to gentle pops of tone, this guide is designed to help you look and feel your best, starting with the beauty already within. Soft Rose Pink. A gentle glow that never fades. Soft rose pink is more than just a color. It's a quiet revolution for women over 60. It's not the bold, flashy pink from our younger years, but a more refined and tender shade that flatters mature skin in ways many colors simply can't. As we age, the natural rosiness in our cheeks tends to fade. This is completely normal, but it can sometimes make our complexion look tired or neutralized. That's where soft rose pink works its subtle magic. This color mimics the healthy flush of youthful skin. It brings a natural warmth to the face, gently restoring a softness that time may have dulled. When worn near the face, a blouse, a scarf, or even a light cardigan, rose pink lifts the entire look. It has the remarkable ability to brighten the eyes, visually smooth the jawline, and add a graceful, feminine touch. For women with silver, salt and pepper, or white hair, this color creates harmony, bridging the contrast between skin and hair with softness rather than stark definition. But there's more. Soft rose pink speaks emotionally too. According to color psychology, pink is associated with warmth, kindness, and compassion. Wearing it doesn't just enhance how you look. It subtly shifts how people perceive you. You appear more approachable, gentle, and nurturing, while still radiating quiet confidence. If you've avoided pink in recent years, thinking it might be too youthful or sugary, now is the perfect time to rediscover it, on your own terms. The key is to choose the right tones. Look for variations like blush, dusty rose, or muted mauve. These shades flatter mature skin beautifully without feeling overpowering or artificial. Stay away from neon or bubblegum pinks, which can clash with natural undertones and feel out of place. Fabric also plays a role in how this color looks and feels. Opt for soft, elegant textures like cotton, silk, cashmere, or light knits. These materials reflect the grace of the shade and enhance its effect. Harsh or shiny fabrics may strip away its understated charm. Don't feel pressured to overhaul your wardrobe. Sometimes all it takes is one soft rose pink item. A delicate scarf layered over a neutral top, a cozy sweater, or a simple blouse paired with ivory pants. Even accessories like rose-toned earrings or a subtle necklace can add that gentle touch of radiance. Many women say that when they reintroduce soft pink into their wardrobe, they're surprised by how it makes them feel. Softer, brighter, and more connected to their femininity. It's not about looking younger. It's about embracing the beauty and elegance of where you are right now. So if it's been a while since you've worn pink, perhaps it's time to try again. Not as a statement for others, but as a quiet celebration of your own glow. Graceful, enduring, and entirely yours. Warm Ivory, the soft, sophisticated, neutral. Every woman over 60 needs. In the world of fashion, white is often celebrated as a classic. Crisp, clean, timeless. But for women over 60, pure white can sometimes feel too sharp, too stark, and surprisingly unforgiving. As we age, our skin's tone and texture naturally evolve. We may notice that bright whites emphasize fine lines, shadows under the eyes, or uneven pigmentation. That's why warm ivory, or soft cream, can become one of your most powerful allies. Warm ivory is not just a lighter version of beige or an offshoot of white. It's a color in its own right, one that reflects light in the most flattering way. It creates a candlelit glow that instantly softens the face, evens out skin tone, and brings warmth and vitality without overpowering. It works beautifully with every hair color, but especially with lighter shades like silver, white, or golden gray. The creamy softness against these tones creates a visual harmony that's both elegant and effortless. One of ivory's greatest strengths is its versatility. It serves as a beautiful foundation color that can be worn on its own or used as a base for layering other tones. Pair it with soft rose pink for a romantic and fresh feel. Combine it with soft blue for a clean, calming palette. Add plum for a rich, luxurious contrast, or olive green for a grounded, earthy combination. Ivory is like a blank canvas, but one that already glows on its own. If you're just starting to explore this color, begin with a few key pieces. A cream blouse with pearl earrings is instantly chic and appropriate for almost any occasion. A soft ivory cardigan over a rose pink top adds depth without distraction. For outerwear, consider a lightweight trench coat in warm cream. It feels classic and sophisticated without the severity of traditional beige or black. The elegance of ivory lies in its ability to elevate without shouting. It doesn't demand attention, but it always delivers a refined presence. It makes you look polished, pulled together, and gently radiant. Unlike bright white, which can create a harsh contrast against mature skin, warm ivory feels soft and forgiving. It blends, enhances, and uplifts. The texture of the fabric also plays a big role in how this color appears. Choose natural materials like cotton, linen, silk, or cashmere. These fabrics breathe and move with you, catching the light in all the right ways. Synthetic, overly bright whites or shiny fabrics can flatten the color and work against its gentle nature. The goal is effortless sophistication, clothes that look as graceful as they feel. Another often overlooked benefit of ivory is how well it complements jewelry. Gold jewelry, in particular, shines warmly against a cream backdrop. The combination feels timeless, regal even. But silver jewelry can also pop beautifully with the right tone of ivory, especially when paired with cooler colors like soft blue or muted mauve. The key is balance. Ivory gives you the flexibility to go either way. Emotionally, ivory offers something that few other colors can: calm confidence. It doesn't compete with your personality. It enhances it. It communicates serenity, elegance, and grace. You don't feel like you're trying too hard. Instead, you appear collected, comfortable, and deeply self-assured. Many women who've transitioned from wearing white to wearing ivory report feeling an instant change, not just in how they look, but how they feel. Their skin looks less tired, their features appear softer, and they feel more relaxed. That's the power of a color that works with you, not against you. And ivory is truly seasonless. In spring and summer, it pairs beautifully with soft pastels like mint, blush, and sky blue. In fall and winter, it becomes the perfect base for layering deeper tones like rust, plum, and navy. You'll find that it integrates seamlessly into your existing wardrobe, quietly upgrading every outfit with its understated glow. If you've avoided white in recent years because it feels too harsh or you're worried it highlights areas you'd rather not draw attention to, warm ivory is your answer. It's not about hiding. It's about highlighting the beauty that's already there in a more natural, flattering way. In a world that's often focused on trends and bold statements, warm ivory is the gentle whisper of style that says, "I know who I am. I don't need to prove anything." And that kind of self-assurance, it never goes out of fashion. So next time you're reaching into your closet and white feels too much, but beige feels too little, reach for warm ivory. It's subtle, it's graceful, and it may just become your new signature shade. Soft blue, the color that calms, lifts, and illuminates. After 60, there's something incredibly soothing about soft blue, a color that feels like a deep breath, a quiet morning, or the first light after a gentle rain. For women over 60, soft blue is more than just a lovely shade. It's a visual and emotional refresh. As our skin changes with age, losing some of the warmth and contrast it once had, soft blue offers a simple yet transformative solution. It doesn't scream for attention. Instead, it whispers elegance, peace, and quiet confidence. As we age, the natural warm pigments in our complexion can begin to fade. Golden undertones soften, and the skin may appear more neutral or even sallow. Redness, blotchiness, or broken capillaries can become more noticeable. Harsh colors like black, bright red, or stark white often make these changes more pronounced. But soft blue? It has the opposite effect. It cools and balances the skin, neutralizes redness, and acts almost like a built-in filter. The result is a more even, illuminated complexion that feels fresh and alive. One of the most magical effects of soft blue is what it does for the eyes. If you have blue, gray, or green eyes, this shade will make them sparkle with clarity. It enhances their natural tones and adds a youthful brightness to the entire eye area. Even if your eyes are brown or hazel, soft blue offers contrast that draws attention upward, subtly lifting your features and giving your face a refreshed appearance. Beyond its flattering effects, soft blue is also deeply versatile. It's a neutral in disguise, gentle enough to wear every day, yet elevated enough to make a statement. A simple button-up shirt in powder blue, a soft knit sweater, or a light linen blouse can instantly make you feel more pulled together. Pair it with cream, light denim, or ivory for a breezy, effortless palette that radiates calm sophistication. And soft blue isn't just for casual wear. It transitions beautifully into more formal settings. A silk blouse in sky blue, a chiffon scarf, or a pastel dress in periwinkle can be both refined and feminine without ever feeling overdone. Jewelry with pale blue stones, such as aquamarine or blue lace agate, can be elegant, understated enhancements that frame the face and add polish to any outfit. Within the soft blue family, there are many shades that work for mature skin. Powder blue offers a gentle pastel effect, sky blue feels bright and airy, cornflower blue adds a slightly cooler and deeper touch, and periwinkle, blending blue with soft lavender, can be particularly stunning on fair or cool-toned skin. Each variation brings something different, but all share that essential quality of softness, balance, and grace. If you're someone who's relied on black, navy, or gray for structure and versatility, consider soft blue as a refreshing alternative. While black can feel too heavy and draining on mature skin, soft blue offers the same elegance with added lightness. It gives you presence without harshness. It lets your natural beauty show without making you feel washed out or overpowered. Worried that soft blue might feel too pale or pastel for your style? Try layering it with richer tones. A powder blue blouse under a camel blazer adds warmth and contrast. A cornflower cardigan with a plum scarf offers depth and dimension. The beauty of soft blue lies in its ability to play well with others. It brings balance, softness, and cohesion to any color story. For those not ready to commit to a full garment, soft blue accessories are a great place to start. A silk scarf tied at the neck, a pastel handbag, or a pair of earrings with subtle blue stones can add a soft frame to your face. These touches bring light and interest without altering your whole outfit. Fabrics are key to making this color shine. Choose breathable, elegant materials like cotton, chambray, linen, cashmere, or soft silk. These textures complement the softness of the hue and help it drape beautifully on the body. Avoid stiff or overly shiny fabrics, which can compete with the delicate charm of the color. And here's a gentle reminder. Comfort is a deeper kind of confidence. When you feel good in what you wear, when the color soothes your mood and lights up your features, it shows. That kind of authenticity and comfort resonates far more than any trend. Soft blue has a calming emotional presence. People often describe those who wear it as approachable, gentle, and serene. It's the ideal choice for social settings, family gatherings, or even professional moments where you want to appear polished yet relaxed. If it's been a long time since you tried wearing blue outside of navy or denim, this might be the perfect moment to rediscover it in its gentlest form. Soft blue isn't just a fashion color, it's a mood, a mindset, and a celebration of calm, refined beauty. It reflects light in a way that lifts your entire appearance. It harmonizes with mature features and brings out the rich plum, the elegant alternative to black for women over 60. Rich plum is one of those rare, transformative colors that too often gets overlooked. For women over 60, it offers a perfect blend of sophistication, warmth, and depth, without being harsh or overwhelming. If black has begun to feel too stark or draining against your maturing skin tone, rich plum is a beautiful alternative that brings back contrast and definition in a softer, more flattering way. Why is plum such a powerful color for mature women? Let's begin with what happens to our skin as we age. Over time, our natural facial contours soften. We lose some of the contrast and color we had in our youth, and as a result, the strong impact of colors like black or navy can begin to feel too severe. Black can deepen the appearance of shadows and fine lines. It may draw attention to areas you'd rather minimize, like under-eye circles or thinning around the jawline. Plum, however, provides depth without the harshness. It combines the mystery and sophistication of purple with the warmth of red. It is richer than lavender, less intense than burgundy, and far more forgiving than jet black. The result is a hue that elevates your entire look without competing with your natural beauty. One of the most striking effects of rich plum is its ability to enhance eye color. If you have hazel, green, or brown eyes, plum makes them pop. It brings out their golden and green flecks, adding intensity and sparkle. Even blue or gray eyes benefit from the contrast, gaining a mysterious brightness when framed by plum tones. This color also pairs beautifully with silver, salt and pepper, or white hair. Rather than clashing, it creates a polished harmony that looks intentional and refined. Rich plum softens the transition between skin and hair, adding a graceful balance that black often disrupts. Now let's talk about how to wear it. Rich plum is remarkably versatile. You can wear it in a cozy knit sweater with ivory pants for a soft, everyday look. Try a plum blouse under a warm cream blazer for a clean, elegant outfit that works for both casual and semi-formal settings. A long plum cardigan belted at the waist offers comfort and structure, while a velvet wrap dress in this shade becomes an instant showstopper for evening events. And it's not just for clothing. Accessories in rich plum can bring subtle flair to a neutral outfit. A plum handbag, scarf, or even eyeglass frames can tie a look together without being too bold. This is a great way to experiment with the color if you're hesitant to go all in. Even plum nail polish or lipstick offers a touch of elegance, especially when bright reds feel too intense or juvenile. When choosing the right shade, look for variations such as mulberry, eggplant, deep wine, or dusty plum. These hues offer richness without feeling cartoonish or overly saturated. Avoid purples that skew too neon or too vivid, what some might call Barney purple. You want a color that conveys depth and maturity, not something that distracts or feels costume-like. Texture matters too. Plum shines brightest in fabrics that echo its richness. Think velvet in cooler months, silk or jersey knits year-round, and soft cashmere for a luxurious everyday feel. Matte crepe or brushed cotton also carry this tone well, offering just enough texture to keep it interesting while remaining soft against the skin. One reason plum is so beloved among women over 60 is that it helps you feel both bold and secure. Color psychology links deep purple hues to creativity, wisdom, dignity, and strength. It's the color of royalty, but also of inner power. When you wear plum, you're not just making a fashion choice, you're making a statement about who you are, confident, expressive, and beautifully seasoned by life. And don't worry about how to pair it. Rich plum is more versatile than most expect. It complements ivory for a fresh, bright contrast, works beautifully with olive green or taupe for a grounded, earthy palette, and adds richness to blush pink or soft gold. You can even layer it over denim or under camel tones for a modern, elevated twist. If you're unsure about introducing plum into your wardrobe, start small. A tank top under a cream cardigan, a scarf draped over a white blouse, or a pair of plum suede flats can all help you ease into the color. As you become more comfortable, you may find that it becomes one of your most trusted shades, replacing black as your new go-to for timeless elegance. Many women find that once they try rich plum, they fall in love with how it makes them look and how it makes them feel. It's not loud, it's not trendy, it's quietly powerful. And in a world that often equates aging with fading, Plum does something extraordinary. It restores depth, it adds dimension, and it reminds you and everyone around you that you're still radiant, still dynamic, and still full of life. So the next time you're choosing what to wear and want to feel strong yet soft, refined but not rigid, remember Rich Plum. It's more than just a color, it's a reflection of your depth, your dignity, and your ongoing journey into style that grows more graceful with every year. Soft olive green, the underrated earth tone that elevates mature. Beauty. Soft olive green might not be the first color you reach for when opening your closet, but it deserves a front row spot in every woman's wardrobe over 60. Often mistaken for being too military, too autumnal, or too muted, olive green, when chosen in the right soft tone, becomes one of the most flattering, versatile, and quietly sophisticated shades a mature woman can wear. It's not flashy. It doesn't beg for attention. And that's precisely why it works so beautifully. As we age, our skin often loses the vibrancy it once had. Pigments shift, undertones soften, and what once looked fresh can start to feel washed out. While some women reach for bold or bright hues to compensate, those choices can backfire, highlighting texture or creating harsh contrast. Soft olive green, on the other hand, sits in a perfect middle ground. It has just enough depth to bring out your natural beauty while still feeling grounded and calm. It enhances golden undertones and adds warmth without overpowering your features. This is a color that works harmoniously with silver, white, or salt and pepper hair. It provides contrast in a gentle way, complementing mature skin tones and creating an earthy elegance that feels organic rather than forced. It doesn't fight with your complexion. It embraces it. Whether your skin is fair, medium, or deep, soft olive finds a way to blend in and elevate at the same time. Let's talk styling. One of the best things about soft olive green is how easy it is to integrate into your wardrobe. Start with a lightweight linen blouse in olive paired with ivory trousers for a clean, everyday look. Want something a bit more structured? A utility jacket or a cotton trench coat in this shade adds polish and function without the stiffness of a blazer. Olive green works for dresses too. A relaxed cotton A-line dress in muted olive can be effortlessly elegant for summer or fall. Pair it with neutral sandals and a soft scarf, and you've got a look that's chic without ever trying too hard. If you prefer a more subtle approach, try olive accessories. A leather handbag, a pair of suede flats, or even a silk scarf with hints of olive can infuse your outfit with understated sophistication. Because olive is still considered a neutral, it doesn't dominate the outfit, it enhances it. These small touches can completely shift your look from ordinary to intentional. Olive green is also an excellent team player. It pairs wonderfully with a wide variety of colors, making it a versatile addition to your wardrobe. Match it with warm ivory for a soft, refined palette. Add dusty rose or muted coral for a romantic contrast. Deep plum adds richness, navy brings balance, and camel or rust give it a classic autumnal vibe. Olive can dress up or down depending on what you pair it with, and it never feels trendy or overdone. Fabric choice matters too. Because olive is such a grounded, nature-inspired tone, it looks best in fabrics that reflect that organic feel. Think natural cottons, soft linens, brushed wools, textured knits, suede, or leather. Avoid synthetic shines or overly glossy materials, which can clash with the earthy tone and feel out of place. You want texture and movement, something that feels lived in and luxurious at the same time. There's also a practicality to olive green that can't be ignored. It's forgiving, both in color and in wear. It hides minor stains, travels well, and doesn't wrinkle as obviously as lighter tones. It fits into capsule wardrobes with ease and transitions seamlessly from season to season. In spring, pair it with cream and blush. In fall, layer it with rich browns or burnt oranges. It evolves with your lifestyle. But perhaps the most compelling reason to embrace olive green is how it makes you feel. It's a calm, stabilizing color. It's deeply connected to nature, evoking a sense of peace, growth, and quiet strength. When you wear olive, you're not broadcasting youth or flash. You're embodying confidence, grace, and timeless elegance. It tells the world, I'm rooted, I'm present, and I know exactly who I am. And that presence, especially in a woman over 60, is more powerful than any passing trend. Soft olive green is also particularly flattering for the eyes. If you have hazel, brown, or green eyes, olive will enhance their depth and warmth. It frames the face beautifully and can even draw out gold or green flecks in the iris, making your gaze appear brighter and more focused. If you're someone who tends to stick to gray or beige as your wardrobe neutrals, consider olive green as your next step. It still behaves like a neutral, but with far more dimension and character. It's approachable, refined, and quietly stylish. And best of all, it feels like a true extension of your personality, especially if you love nature, simplicity, or a sense of grounded beauty. So the next time you're running errands, heading to a casual lunch, or just getting dressed for a day of comfort and ease, try reaching for soft olive green. Whether it's a draped top with white jeans or a flowy dress layered with a cardigan, you'll find that it gives you that rare combination of comfort, style, and self-assurance. You don't need to be loud to be seen. And you don't need to chase trends to feel beautiful. Sometimes the most powerful statement is the one that feels the most natural. Soft olive green speaks softly, but it says everything. Conclusion: choose colors to shine from within. As we grow older, style becomes less about trends and more about truth, about honoring who we've become. The colors we wear can reflect our inner light, our wisdom, and the confidence we've earned through a lifetime of experience. This isn't about hiding age, it's about embracing it with grace. Soft rose pink reminds us of the gentle strength we carry. Warm ivory reflects our calm presence. Soft blue brings peace and clarity to our days. Rich plum whispers of depth and dignity. And soft olive green speaks to our grounded resilience. These colors don't transform who we are, they reveal it. They show that beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Choosing what to wear after 60 isn't about trying to look younger. It's about feeling alive, radiant, and true to ourselves. When we select colors that flatter not just our skin, but our spirit, we step into each day with quiet pride. And that simple act, dressing with intention, becomes a celebration of life, of self-respect, and of everything we've become. Because aging is not the end of beauty. It's the beginning of a new, deeper kind.